How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom. Here's a story that combines a few of the most fanatical, sometimes irrational elements of our society. Rampant political correctness, the fears of hardcore gun advocates, and finally, look out, Little League parents.
Wow! What a loud umpire!
It happened in Maplewood, where this guy, Matt Carmels, manufactures guns out of his basement and sells them through his company, Constitution Arms. He's a dad and wanted to have Constitution Arms sponsor a youth baseball team, so he applied to the Maplewood South Orange Recreation Department to do it, and he was turned down. Turns out they did not want a gun dealer sponsoring a team.
And they said, well, we object to the word arms. My business name is Constitution Arms. And so I said, well, how about guns? They didn't like that either.
Now, the league is looking pretty foolish in all this, but put yourself in their shoes for a minute. They're in a tough spot. Who would you rather tick off? The National Rifle Association or Little League parents? Me, I take my chance with the NRA. They're a bunch of fuzzy kittens compared to some of the nuts I see at Little League games. Now, this whole thing left Carmel really mad. He sees his business as a wholesome, legal enterprise. Meanwhile, the league is allowing other businesses to sponsor teams who sell alcohol, tobacco, and then there's the chicken place, Cluck You.
And they had a T-shirt on the wall of this buxom woman in a bikini, and the caption was, big breasts, luscious thighs, or juicy thighs, and luscious legs. And then they had a bumper sticker that says, hey, Cluck You, and then there was a cartoon that said, bite me. So, all sexual innuendo, which was deemed appropriate for children by the committee, and I didn't think it was fair.
Carmel's an interesting guy. He's patented this gun called the palm pistol for people who might be disabled or missing fingers. That's a plastic prototype you're looking at right now.
You depressed, and then you can push the trigger that way.
Looks like a water pistol.
Well, except it's the 38 special.
So who is that for? Who is that designed for?
Seniors, disabled, people with handicaps. If you're missing an index finger, you can't fire a traditional gun because of the trigger. Mm-hmm. But this way, you can use your thumb.
Since this story has broken, Carmel's been the center of a media frenzy. He was exhausted when I stopped by after doing TV interviews all morning, but you get the sense this guy kind of likes being on the soapbox.
But that's not what's written in this little book.
You carry that in your back pocket, huh?
Yep. That no state, without its consent, shall be deprived of its equal suffrage in the Senate.
At the end of the day, the big winner is Carmel, who's gotten way more publicity out of this whole thing than he ever could have if he had sponsored a team and had his name on the back of a bunch of kids' baseball uniforms. I mean, a couple hours ago, I had no idea that if I got my trigger finger shot off, I could still shoot back. Take it easy, Jersey.